All right, we're going to reach the concluding remarks section. Each candidate has 3 minutes. We begin with Councilman Klinghammer.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight and watching on television. It's a very important thing that we do here in local government, and I appreciate you all taking time out of your busy lives to come and learn about the visions and plans that Sally and I have for the future of St. Charles. Some things that we agree upon, some that we don't, but that's okay. We're both working hard for the betterment of St. Charles. And one of the things I can say with a great degree of certainty, no matter which way the election comes out, we will both continue to work for the betterment of St. Charles. For over the last 20 years, my style has been to listen to both sides of a discussion or debate and to ask questions, gather the data, and then make a fully informed decision. I know that there will be difficult decisions in the future. I'm ready for that, though, and I think my experience has shown that I am approachable. People can talk to me. I reach out to not only department directors, but I also talk to the rank and file employees. My vision for St. Charles is one that respects our past and looks forward to the future. St. Charles is different than many of our surrounding cities. We have traditions and a sense of belonging. More than just nice homes and great shops. We have a sense of community here, and that's why when people move away, more oftentimes than not, they move back when it's time to raise their families. One of the most important things that the mayor, along with the council, does each year is prepare the budget. The budget is how we can state what is important to our community and making proper investments for the future. Our citizens and the citizens of the future look for recreational activities, not just all the boring stuff. And I think I focused a lot on the boring things tonight. But it's also important to talk about sports programs and the work that Marilee Britton does in providing great parks for our community. We're going to continue that. I'm very proud of our parks, and that's going to continue. Good ideas are nothing but hot air unless we have the dollars to implement them. You really don't get something done unless you have a way to pay for it. So while I was on the city council and continuing on the county council, I made myself a bit of a budget nerd. I was the guy that knew how to get things done because I knew how to find it in the budget. And again, that is the most important thing that the mayor does, is set the budget, working with the council to give the direction for where we're going. A lot of people have asked me, why in the world do you want to be mayor? First and foremost, I love politics. I love the sense of accomplishment. I love working through neighborhood problems. I love the teamwork and the camaraderie of working with council members and city staff. And I can truly make a difference by, yes, taking care of the boring stuff, but also keeping the city the great place that I've known all my life. I'm ready, willing, and able to serve and do my part. Now I need the citizens of St. Charles to do their part by taking an active role in voting on April 7th. And I appreciate your support. Thank you.
And now a 3-minute concluding remarks by Mayor Faith.
Thank you, and again, thank you for being here. As I said earlier, if 70% of the people think the city's going in the right direction, I think that's a statement. And my experience in Jefferson City for the full terms, my experience in county government for probably, I'm going to say 8 or 9 years, has really helped me to understand, how you make the sausage. How do things get done? I always think, well, I don't want to watch making sausage because I want to have a hot dog, So it looks bad, but when I eat the hot dog, it tastes good. So, but I understand how the county government, and it's funny. It's not funny, but it's where they're right up on the hill, and we're down on 2nd Street, but it's two total different entities. It's two different ways of doing government. In Jefferson City, I was one of 163 state reps. It's hard to get things done when you're one of 163, but that doesn't mean you give up, and you work through the committee structure and you get things done that need to happen. So the experience that I've got, certainly the leadership, the transparency that now is in the city, the voters, the citizens, the residents know where their money comes from, where it goes. I'm asking that you vote for me for another 4 years. I guess the bottom line is, and the end of it is, you need to select, you need to vote for the person that you think will get the job done. I've proven that in the last 4 years. I've proven that in county government. I've proven it in Jeff City. Please vote on Tuesday, April 7th.
All right, we've reached the end. For those of you that are on television watching this or watching this from home, this is going to be rebroadcast a number of times. If there's any interest, call LUTV. They haven't quite set up the rebroadcast schedule. We would like to thank you all for turning out, a very good turnout. So thank you, and now's a good time to clap.